Way to go, me. Okay, from Billboard, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's class of 2023 best moments from the induction ceremony. Let's get into it, baby. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which began 40 years ago and started inducting artists into its ranks in 1986, welcomed the class of 2023 to its extensive roster on Friday, November 3rd evening at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Yeah, I love how they said that it took place. I'll tell you what, dude. Some of these people. Some of the inductees were Kate Bush, running on the hill, so Kate Bush, Sheryl Crow, Missy Elliott, George Michael posthumously accepts the award. Willie Nelson, Rage Against the Machine, and the Spinners were all inducted along with DJ Kool Herc and Link Ray for musical influence, Chaka Khan, Al Cooper, Bernie Taupin for musical excellence, and Don Cornelius and Ahmet Ertegun, who's the Turkish guy from was it Columbia Records? The Electric Rock Hall class of 2023 brought out performers and presenters who span hip-hop, rock, pop, R&B, and country. Adam Levine, Brandy Carly, Carrie Underwood, Chris Stapleton, Common, Dave Matthews, Elton John, Her, Ice-T, LL Cool J, Miguel, New Edition, Olivia Rodrigo, Queen Latifah, Sia, Stevie Nicks, and St. Vincent. For the first time ever, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame live streamed its induction ceremony, giving fans the chance to watch the ceremony in real time. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony streamed live on Disney Plus starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it is still available on demand, audio and ceremony live stream, Apple Music One. Okay, so there you go. Which is really interesting to me. Miguel just did I think Miguel covered a song. He just did a performance and he just did a performance. He just did a performance. Oh yeah, he did Careless Whisper. Let's check that out. That's loud.
Really loved receiving this. And now to honour our beloved George with three of his big songs.
So this is Miguel performing Careless Whisper by George Michael.
There's no comfort in the truth.
I love how the saxophone player is just sitting back in the cut waiting, and then he's like, "This is my moment," and steps forward and does his line. I love that. I shouted at my female boss, "Du bist das Problem." You are the problem? Is that what you're saying? She sounds like a bitch. You are the fucking problem. Russian bitch. This is a sick ass version of the song, though. This is good. All right, Miguel. There was Miguel. That was obviously a bootleg version of the song. I'm sure that playing it would probably get us murdered in our sleeps. So that fucking Russian bitch. So yeah, Miguel was there to do a performance. It's cool. So Sheryl Crow opens the show with Olivia Rodrigo. Sheryl Crow opened the 2023 ceremony with Olivia Rodrigo by her side, with Crow on the electric guitar and Rodrigo on acoustic. The duo delivered a first pumping duet, "If It Makes You Happy." Oh, that sounds fun. And if it makes you happy, let's see if we can find that. Sheryl Crow, Olivia, Rock Hall of Fame. Let's see if there's any videos of that. Yeah, look at this. Ooh, I like that telly that she's playing. That sunburst telly. Olivia. Damn, Olivia has a nice little ass. She's been a pain in the ass for 2 years. I felt relieved the day after. Well, congratulations. I'm glad you got it out, buddy. Not gonna lie, Sheryl Crow's holding up. She's holding up. Olivia Rodrigo is already hot, but Sheryl Crow, I used to think Sheryl Crow was like the hottest. Like, what was that one? All I wanna do is have some fun. That video, she's so fucking hot in that video. And she's still beautiful. Let's hear the chorus. Oh, here's Olivia about to sing. Is she about to sing? No. So far, Olivia is just playing the guitar. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There she goes. Here we go, guys. There it is. That's not too bad. That's a nice, they complement each other very well. Here she goes, Olivia. Her voice is paper fucking thin. I feel like it's super thin. Like, compared to like Sheryl. Let me see. Sheryl Crow still fucking looking fine. Let me see. Give me some images, you hookers. Look at that. Oh, dude. Sheryl Crow, smash or pass? Smash. Smashing. Yeah, I understand that, but I feel like Sheryl Crow's had a strong voice her whole career. Let's see. Sheryl Crow, present day, smash or pass. Pass? Saucy says pass. Look at, she's a beautiful older lady. I'm smashing. Look, even without makeup, she looks like her name could be Daisy May or something. Olivia Rodrigo. Let's see Olivia. I mean, here's the thing about Olivia Rodrigo. She's young. She's fresh. But look at that. She's so tiny. I feel like Sheryl Crow has some like womanly shape to her, whereas Olivia is just this like super scrawny girl. She looks like a child. I'm sorry. It's just doesn't do it for me. Some young women are super hot, right? Like I would be a hypocrite if I was going to sit here and be like, I don't like young bitches because they fucking look like children. Some young ladies are fucking super hot. They don't look like children. But then there's just some people like Olivia Rodrigo who looks like a little girl to me. Like, she just looks like a little girl. Like, she could be my niece. And that makes me uncomfortable. So, smash or pass? Probably smash. If I'm being honest. Anyways, so Olivia Rodrigo and Stevie Nicks and Peter Frampton rock out with Sheryl Crow. Ooh, that sounds fun. Miguel, Adam Levine, and Carrie Underwood pay homage to George Michael. Okay, hold on. I want to see Stevie Nicks and Peter Frampton and Sheryl Crow. Let's see if we can find that. Yeah, there you go. Google. Wait, they came out with them? No. Pasta, copy pasta. What in the fudgerama is this? Stevie Nicks, I'm just gonna have to type it in and stop being fucking a lazy bitch. All right, here we go. Here's Stevie Nicks, Peter Frampton, Stevie Nicks, and Sheryl Crow on that bootleg, bitch. Oh, you can hear her voice. You don't like the bootleg? Oh, this is the live stream? Thanks, Raina. Appreciate none of that. That was nothing. Thank you. All right. Moving on. Because a lot happened over the weekend. So we're not going to watch this whole thing. Ooh, I do want to see this, though. Sheryl Crow, Dave Matthews, join Willie Nelson, Chris Stapleton. That looks tight, though. Farm Aid. Oh shit, what was that, Willie Nelson? Oh shit. Willie Nelson, what the fuck was that, bro? Hold on, let's listen to that again. Listen, he's like 90 million years old. We could give Willie Nelson a pass, but damn, son, that is like a fucking, that was a shit to bed moment right there. Let's see. But you gotta give him a pass. Look at him, he can barely fucking do shit, son. Let's listen to that again. Here, this is what I gotta know. Why is Disney editing the worst part of the solo into this. Like, they wanted to bring Willie Nelson down a peg. Like, why did they choose that? Why did they choose that? And like, I mean, that could have easily been on purpose, you know, but that sounded like shit. I'm sorry. I mean, if that was a choice, that his old riddled mind made a bad one. Anyways, let's move on. DJ Herc tears up. Shaka Khan brings out Sia, Her in Common. Jimmy Page makes a surprise appearance to rip through Link Ray. Jimmy Page, one of the best and most influential guitarists of all time, made an unannounced appearance at the Rock Hall to induct Link Ray. Page appeared in the video montage about the power chord pioneer, calling Ray his hero and saying, if ever there was a guitarist who deserves it, it's Link Ray. But when the lights came up and the Led Zeppelin legend was on stage in the flesh, the crowd went crazy, busting into Rumble, Ray's iconic instrumental. Page looked happy as hell playing the song he's loved his whole life on a double neck guitar, and the crowd ate up every moment with Elton John blowing him a kiss as he took stage to induct Bernie Taupin. Nice. Let's see if we can find that shit. Rock Hall.
Jimmy Page and Jeff Beck obviously go way back.
You cunt. Who gives a fuck? Jimmy Page Rumble. Here we go. This is it.
They've had one very big hit record gone by.
Or them and they're playing it.
Push me over the
via the Rumble, and it was when I was 14 years. In those days, there were many guitarists, stuff that can't be taught.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I remember this. This song is in Pulp Fiction. Dun, dun, when he takes the heroin and he's driving the car, John Travolta. Bam, bam, bam. Fucking Jimmy Page and his double-necked fucking Gibson SG. Look at this son of a bitch. I would never want a double-neck guitar. They look so fucking monstrous. And they're just heavy as fuck, too. Like, there's no point to them other than access the 12-string capabilities. Let's go. Jimmy Page still killing it, though. Say what you will, Jimmy Page is still fucking murdering the game. Anyways, that's a classic song. That song is fucking killer, too. That's a good-ass song. Bernie Taupin, who is the famously the lyricist for Elton John. Elton John, Brittany Howard, Sheryl Crow, and Chris Stapleton honor Robbie Robertson. That sounds like... Okay, here we go. Tom Morello stirs up trouble at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So here's where things start getting... Oh, and I do want to say this before we move on, and it's very important for us to mention that Missy Misdemeanor was the first female rapper ever inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So, I mean, mad love to Missy Elliott. She has done amazing things for the hip hop game. She's produced some of the most amazing albums and influential albums of the hip hop genre. Let's just take a look at some of the stuff that she's done. As a producer and a writer, she has so much going on. No, I will not. Oh my God, I hate you. Yeah, produced by Missy Elliott. I think Tidal has a reference. So she's worked with Monica, Jasmine Sullivan, Mary J. Blige, Missy Elliott, obviously, SWV, 702, Total, Maya, Keisha Cole, let's see, what else? Foxy Brown, Angie Stone, Fantasia, Karen Clark, just a plethora. She's brought us a lot. Doesn't matter. What does matter is she needs to follow this channel. Yes, exactly. Missy Elliott, get your fucking ass in here and start following this channel. What? Oh, she's wrote for Bad Bunny too. She's still going. Sierra, Diplo she's worked with. Tyler, the Creator. Lil' Kim. Lizzo, damn, she's still in the game hard as fuck, yo. Ariana Grande, Aaliyah, obviously Aaliyah, Aunt Peebles, Kendrick, Timbaland, Skrillex, goddamn, she's worked with Skrillex or wrote with Skrillex. Luda, of course, Black Rob, Tink, I mean, just a ton of people. So I do want to make sure that Missy Elliott is given love because of what she has accomplished in this fucking industry and what she's given. Missy Elliott, the iconic rapper, songwriter, producer, and video, and this is off of W.S.E.G. We Speak English Good in W.S.E.G. News. This is our news blog. If you guys didn't know, we have one. Go ahead and check it out. wespeakenglishgood.com/WSEG News. Missy Elliott, the iconic rapper, songwriter, producer, and video director, has made history as the first female rapper to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She joins a select group of hip-hop legends such as Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5, Run DMC, Beastie Boys, Public Enemy, NWA, Tupac Shakur, Notorious B.I.G., who have been honored by the prestigious institution. Missy Elliott's induction ceremony took place on actually this is I gotta fucking fix this. Actually, this was bad information. She was introduced by Queen Latifah, a fellow rapper. I'm gonna do that right now, guys. I'm sorry, but that's just misinformation here. Oh Jesus. Oh, Jesus. We're going to go right over here. I'm such an asshole. Asshole. Let's see. This is so wrong. There we go. Boom. Better. I'm more happy now. I am more happy now. All right, that was the only thing I did. She was introduced by Queen Latifah, a fellow rapper and actress who has collaborated with Missy Elliott on several projects. Queen Latifah praised Missy Elliott for her innovation, creativity, and empowerment of women and black artists. She said nothing sounded the same after Missy came onto the scene. She is avant-garde without even trying. It's so true. There's nothing like fucking Get Your Freak On. There is no other song that sounds like that. That is a standalone fucking just what a fucking all-around smasher. Get your freak on. She also performed Missy Elliott accepted the honor with humility and gratitude and thanked her fans, collaborators, and mentors. She also performed a medley of her hits such as Get Your Freak On, Work It, and Lose Control, and brought the house down with her energy and charisma. She's truly a legend in rock and roll history. Let's see if we can find that.
Missy Misdemeanor Elliott.
Can we just see some of the performance?
Here to take you from your planet. Be prepared to dance your ass off. Get ready for a ride. You won't regret.
This looks like the whole medley. Some people creeping around. There's a spaceship about to... Dude, fuck yeah. Oh, here she comes. Skinny Missy. That's sick, dude. She's fucking murdering it. This is a good show right here. Oh shit, got some B-boys going. I can't stand the rain. Shit's tight.
Who got the keys to the Jeep?
I know this is like a shitty recording of it, but I am really fucking hype over this. I can't stand the rain. Whatever the fuck she's saying there. We don't want to see this bitch. Get her out of here. And the camera person was filming their friend and not the stupid concert. We don't want to see that. Yeah, see, look, we got big old booties on the teleprompters and shit. There you go. There's a little bit of it. A little bit of that Missy Elliott. We had to give Missy Elliott some love though, because Missy Elliott killed the game for a long time. Still killing the game. Still making it happen. Sheryl Crow still looking good. Still looking good. So let's go to so Tom Morello stirred up some shit at the show, and we're gonna go over here to WSEG News. We got all kinds of shit getting stirred up. Tom Morello at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as he's taking a picture after accepting the award for Rage Against the Machine's induction. He holds up a piece of paper that says ceasefire, referring to the war in the Middle East right now with Israel and Palestine, or Hamas, I should say. How Tom Morello used his Rock Hall induction to challenge fans and world leaders. You like that headline? Yeah, you like it. Rage Against the Machine, the legendary rap rock group that combined political activism and musical rebellion, was honored at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on Saturday night. The band's guitarist, Tom Morello, gave a passionate acceptance speech that urged the fans to follow the band's example and fight for a better world. He also called for a ceasefire in the Middle East, where violence has escalated in the recent weeks. Morello said the band members had different opinions on being inducted into the Rock Hall, but he said that he saw it as a chance to celebrate the band's music and mission, as well as the band's loyal fans, whom he called the fifth member of the band. He said the band's songs were not just entertainment, but a call to action for social change. Now, here's the thing about Rage Against the Machine. Over the years, people have seen Rage Against the Machine, and then become the Machine. They lost a lot of love, especially during the pandemic, because I think Tom Morello was calling for the vaccines and the masks and all this shit, and they're political, so they picked a side, and a lot of people, they just sort of lost faith in their political activism, which, whatever. They've done a lot of cool things over the years and stood with a lot of great causes, so whatever. They can only do what they can, and they believe what they believe, and that's fine. Let them believe what they want to believe. The world's changed by average, everyday, ordinary people who've had enough, who are willing to stand up for a country and planet that is more humane, peaceful, and just. And that's what I'm here to celebrate tonight, Morello said. He then gave some advice to fans who wanted to make a difference in the world, telling them to dream big, aim for the world they really want, and not wait for anyone else to do it for them. He also just suggested some specific ways to resist oppression and injustice, such as joining a union, starting an underground paper, throwing a brick, following one's conscience, and forming one's own band. Now, throwing a brick, I will say, I don't know about that. I don't like violence. Before his speech, Morello also made a statement on the red carpet where he held up a piece of paper that said ceasefire in bold letters. He said that he wanted to use his platform to draw attention to the crisis in the Middle East, where Israel and Palestine have been engaged in a deadly conflict that has killed hundreds of civilians and displaced thousands more. Let's see. Rage Against the Machine was formed. Yeah, we know that. The band was inducted to the Rock Hall by rapper and activist Chuck D, who praised the band for their courage and influence. He said that the band was a force of nature that can't be denied, but also said that the band was a voice for the voiceless, a fist for the powerless, and a kick in the ass of the complacent. The band did not perform at the ceremony, but their music was played by other artists such as Chris Cornell's daughter, Toni Cornell, who sang Cochise as a member with members of Soundgarden, Audioslave, and Pearl Jam, and Machine Gun Kelly, who performed Killing in the Name of with Travis Barker. The ceremony was also featured performances and speeches by other inductees such as Foo Fighters, Jay-Z, Tina Turner, Carole King, Todd. This is all. I don't think this is right. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. All right. I think that was wrong. You son of a bitch, what are you doing? All right, so, Machine Gun Kelly. Did he actually? Is that actually right? Oh. I think I got some information wrong on that. I'm gonna have to go back and redo that one. Man, I'm sucking. That's what happens when you rush through articles and shit. Anyways, that's wrong. I'm glad I'm reading this out in front of everybody so I can point out how big of a fucking jackass I am. All right. Anyways, Tom Morello. Let's check out Tom Morello's speech and see what's going on here.
My name is Tom Morello, and I'm one quarter of the
Are we even gonna be able to hear what he says?
deeply grateful for the musical chemistry I've had the good fortune to share with Brad Wilk, Tim Comerford, and Zach Taylor Rocha. Like most bands, we have differing perspectives on a lot of things, including about being inducted into the Rock Hall. My perspective is that tonight is a great opportunity to celebrate the music and the mission of the band, to celebrate with the fifth member of the band, and that is Rage Against the Machine's incredible fans.
Thank you, Tom Morello, for pandering. We appreciate that.
The best way to celebrate this music is for you to carry on that mission and that message. The lesson I've learned from Rage fans is that music can change the world. Daily, I hear from fans who have been affected by our music and in turn have affected the world in significant ways. Organizers, activists, public defenders, teachers, the presidents of Chile and Finland have all spent time in our mosh pit.
Oh, that's very nice. They've all spent time in our mosh pit.
You can hear a new world emerging in the songs, skewering the oppressors of the day and hinting that there might be more to life than what was handed to us. Can music change the world? The whole fucking aim is to change the world.
Oh, he's getting worked up, folks. He's getting worked up.
When Rage started, we rehearsed deep in the San Fernando Valley. This guy passed by our place regularly and one day asked, "What are you guys doing in here?" We said, "We're a band." He asked to hear us and we said, "Sure." He came in and sat down. This is the first guy to ever hear the music of Rage Against the Machine. We played him a couple songs. After we finished, we asked him what he thought. He paused, stood up and said, "Your music makes me want to fight." Throughout history,
Yo, I mean, that's one thing that's true. Rage Against the Machine makes you want to rage against the machine.
the spark of rebellion has come from unexpected quarters. Authors, economists, carpenters. But as Salvador Allende said, there is no revolution without songs. So who's to say what musicians might or might not be able to achieve with revolutionary intent when the bouncing crowd makes the Richter scale shake? Personally, I'd like to thank my wife Denise and my kids who remind me daily that the world is worth fighting for.
You know, that's a beautiful point right there, is the idea of family. I mean, you get young men who, you got a lot of these young protesters who call for revolution. These people, most of these people don't have families. You know, these young people, so they're willing to burn down everything. But when you have a family involved, I mean, you're willing to fight, but I don't think that you're willing to fight in a way that's going to hurt your family. So, because no matter what, your loyalty is going to be to your family. And so whatever makes it better for your family is what you're going to want to fight for. So I don't see Tom Morello out there fighting for burning down the entire system, because he is the system. Like, he's a very wealthy human being. I don't see him, like, if he was really truly trying to revolutionize shit, he would be donating all of his money to these causes and just out there constantly fucking pushing the limit and talking shit. He's not doing that. He talks shit from the safety of his home, his mansion, Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. True, if I had a family with kids and all, I wouldn't have quit my job. It's true. I mean, people who make these, because you gotta say, like, if you want to burn down the entire system, that's kind of a rash decision. Because burning down the entire system, people don't take into consideration what that means. It means like mass starvation. It means starting infrastructure from the ground up. It means, finding all new people to fill these jobs that have been, eliminated because you went in and got rid of the old regime. So now you got to find people who are educated, who know what's going on, who know how to handle these problems, agriculture and security, homeland security, all these things that are an institution that's been running rampant for, for as long as this country's been around. You now have to figure out how to revolutionize that and make it so people are happy with your decisions and the decisions of their government. And that's never going to happen. It'll never happen. No one's ever going to be true. You're never going to please everyone. I just got done reading 1984, and God, that's such a dreary, sad book. But it's so fucked up when you're reading a book and it's just like, this is everything that's happening now. But man, it is wild. These ideas of control and how they control us, man. It's wild. Like they have the double think, where two things, it's not true, but 2 + 2 is 5. That's their example of doublethink, right? Two things that are opposite that have to be true because you got to make it true, and there's so much of that right now going on. It's wild. That just dawned on me, this idea of revolution and what can happen, and what they say the pattern is for these revolutions is that you have the middle that engage the lower class. So the middle class engages the lower class to fight their cause. As the middle takes over the high class, the middle class now becomes the high class, who becomes the oppressors, and then the cycle continues. So it's interesting to see that and you see it all the time. You see it all the time. I think like the Arab Spring was like that, right? You had a bunch of millennials who overthrew the fucking government and had no idea what to do with it. And then it just turned back into an oppressive government. And, I think with slaves, they're like, fuck it, we're going to kick this up a notch. So, it's just interesting how these revolutions happen and people, because you got to think, people are these revolutionary fighters, they're in the trenches, and they find glory and fame out on the battlefield, and then there's no more war to fight, and then it's time to rule. But you also get to experience the spoils of being the ruler. So it's just unlimited access to resources, to alcohol, to food, to everything. And while everyone else is starving around you, you grow fat. You take everything that is good and you leave the scraps for everyone. Everything that's just left over. So it's just a vicious cycle. Power begets power. Power only wants more power. That was the crazy message in 1984, which I think that's a pretty common knowledge, that power begets power. But it's still like the way that the book's written is just it's wild. It's wild to think that that's where we're, like, a lot of what's going on in that book is happening now, and I'm just like, this is fucking wild. It's goddamn shit. What the fuck's the author's name? George Orwell. Thank you, George Orwell. You're welcome. Orwell's fucking crazy, dude. I've seen some. There's some. Oh man, no. We'll come back to Tom Morello. Let's go to Orwell for a second, because there's like this interview he does from his deathbed where he talks about the future. Is this it? Is this 1984 where he talks about... Here it is, final warning.
By the time Orwell married Sonia Brownell, 1984 was written, after which he would never leave his bed again. But he left one final warning.
1984 is, I believe, a quite terrifying masterpiece. So terrifying, in fact, I don't think I should like to read another like it.
I am not absolutely dissatisfied with it. I think it is a good idea, but the execution would have been better if I had not been under the influence of TB when I wrote it.
What's TB? Tuberculosis? Nice out. He does have a nice out.
You once claimed that you have an ability to face unpleasant facts. Is that what you've demonstrated in 1984 by drawing an accurate portrait of the future?
I think that allowing for the book being, after all, a parody, something like 1984 could actually happen. This is the direction the world is going in at the present time. In our world, there will be no emotions except fear, rage, triumph and self-abasement. The sex instinct will be eradicated. We shall abolish the orgasm. There will be no loyalty except loyalty to the party. But always there will be the intoxication of power. Always, at every moment, there will be the thrill of victory, the sensation of trampling on an enemy who is helpless. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever.
Jesus Christ.
The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen. It depends on you.
He never got to see how fucking true this shit came out to be. It's fucking wild, dude. Lex Freeman did a 1984 breakdown. I'd fucks with it. Oh, look at this. Fucking Ben Shapiro did something. Anyways, let's get back to what we were doing here. So let's go back to rich guy tells everybody to be revolutionaries. Let's go. Tom Morello.
And thanks to all the musicians and change makers who helped shape the band's collective vision. Rage has also been fortunate to have so many talented co-workers and co-conspirators who have believed in the band. From Michael Goldstone, the guy who signed us and insisted the first radio single be an unedited song featuring 17 cuss words, to the greatest guitar tech of all time, Slim Richardson, thank you. And thanks and deep appreciation to the hundreds of others, from those who put up flyers to those who have moved mountains to amplify the message and the music. What I hear in the music is this, that the world is not going to change itself. But throughout history, those who have changed the world in progressive, radical, or even revolutionary ways do not have any more money, power, courage, intelligence, or creativity than anyone watching tonight. The world's changed by average, everyday, ordinary people who have had enough and are willing to stand up for a country and a planet that is more humane, peaceful, and just.
Says the super rich guy.
Dream big and don't settle. 2, aim for the world you really want without compromise or apology. And 3, don't wait for us. Rage is not here, but you are. The job we set out to do is not over. Now you're the ones that must testify. If you've got a boss, join a union. If you're a student, start an underground paper. If you're an anarchist, throw a brick. If you're a soldier or a cop, follow your conscience, not your orders. If you're bummed out, let's hear what you have to say.
We can't hear half of what he's saying because the fucking people yelling.
Stand up for your planet before it's too late. So tomorrow, crank up some rage and head out and confront injustice wherever it rears its ugly head. It's time to change the world, brothers and sisters, or at a bare minimum, to stir up a shitload of trouble.
Mi madre.
Against the Machine Band, and a lifelong radical who turned 100 years old a couple of weeks ago.
Wow, shit. My 100-year-old mama.
But she asked me to tell you this. History, like music, is not something that happens. It's something you make. Thank you very much.
Hey. I'm a shitting on him, but I mean, I like that. I like what he was saying, man. Oh, it was Ice-T, not Chuck D. God damn it. That whole article I'm about to take down, that was all wrong, garbage information. So, yeah, so that was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame stuff, which I really thought was fun. And Tom Morello is getting angry about stuff, so you gotta love that. So keeping